Welcome to Snail Trail 4x4, another 2-Minute Tuesday. I'm almost done packing my truck for an adventure, and I wanted to tell you guys what I packed. Welcome to Snail Trail 4x4. I'm Jimmy Jet. I'm going camping this weekend, and I'm pretty much finished packing my truck. I wanted to give you a quick little rundown of what I pack and why I pack specific items. This is more of a, sort of a beginner level, just an overview of the things that I bring with me on an overnight camping trip. I'm going out quite a ways, like at least a good hour out of cell phone reception. So I did pack quite a lot of protection gear and gear that I use for like recovery or just safety equipment and parts and things of that nature. I'm going to do, like I said, sort of an overview general area of what I want to, or what I'm bringing. And if you want to know more, please put a comment below. If you have any questions about what specific things I'm bringing in this overview. I'll maybe do another video, follow-up video on that specific box or something along those lines, or I'll just answer it basically in the comments. So let's drop 2 minutes down and I'll do a quick little run around of my truck and I'll tell you about all the little items and how I lay things out. Ready? Boom. So to get us started, I do bring a cooler. I have a Yeti. I do pre-cool the Yeti, which is always nice. And I do bring some beer along with me, and that usually takes the first row. I try to put that beer in the fridge beforehand, so I'm not putting warm items in the cold cooler, and then the ice melts quicker. So always think about pre-cooling your cooler and putting the coldest items in there possible, freezing as much as you can so that it'll last longer on that trip. That ice will last as long as it can. So besides the cooler, I bring this other bin right here. This is my small bin. This one is for dried goods. I like to bring chips and salsa, so I do like to have a harder container for those chips so they don't get banged around. They seem to last pretty well in this hard container. Let's see, behind here I have my oils and fluids. I did do a whole video on that. I think it was one of the first 2-Minute Tuesdays. I'll put a link over this way so you can see what makes up all that area. I have my high lift jack right here. Let's see, behind that I have these 2 other bins, and I have my chair. I always like to bring a chair or a stool or something along with it. This other bin right here is spare parts and some recovery gear, but a lot of spare parts or a lot of tools and things to help you do a recovery if you have a broken down vehicle, just to get things done. Like I do have jack stands and some other basic stuff in there. It's only about halfway full, but that's only because that's as much as I can lift off the ground and put it into the bed. This other bin over here is camping gear, just a lot of the stuff that I use around camp, the pots and pans that I did. I'll put another link up here, and things of that nature. In the far corner, I have waters and things like that. I like to make the waters easily accessible, quick to grab, so you can stay hydrated on the trail. I also put waters in the cooler. Spare tire up on the top. On the inside, I have my toolbox. There's a grip load of tools in there, about every tool you would ever need for recovery. This is also a recovery bin. It's got all kinds of ropes and tie downs and the snatch block and all kinds of other things to help recover. I already threw my sleeping bag in here, but I also put my bag of clothes for the weekend, and I will add in all my camera gear right and back in here. I need to make the camera gear quick and easy and accessible so I can get good videos for you. Also, I got a cool mag light holder right there. That's a pretty sweet thing. And that's about it. I could have my trail book, which I always enjoy reading. So that's the quick little walk around on my truck. If you guys want to know anything else about specifics on what I pack and what are in these bins or things of that nature, just make that comment below. Some of these ones, like my camping gear or the spare parts, are kind of in depth. There's a lot of stuff in there. Maybe I'll do another video on those, or maybe I'll just answer some questions in the comments. So make a comment below. If you want to follow along on this epic journey and enjoy these 2-Minute Tuesdays, hammer down on that subscribe button, and don't forget, keep crawling.